Okay, let's go. You know, empowering the individual means empowering the community and by extension, the state. The senator representing Borono Central Senatorial District, Kakashi Lawan, has initiated a scheme aimed at empowering no less than 3,092 constituents across 8 local government areas in the state. The gigantic project, which got 790 million naira, was flagged off by Governor Babagana Zulum. The governor commended the federal lawmaker for the kind gesture, the second in the series. He has done very well, the governor added. Would others borrow a leaf? Now, let's share the story by TVC News' Jesse Tafida. Let's go there.
This initiative is set to benefit a total number of 3,092 constituents across the 8 local government areas of Borono Central Senatorial District. Out of the total beneficiaries, 2,592 individuals will take home empowerment items, including hijet mini trucks, tricycles, deep freezers, sewing and grinding machines, solar-powered and mechanical water pumps, fertilizers, rice harvesters, and other agricultural equipment. The remaining 500 beneficiaries will receive a cash support of 100,000 naira each.
This is not the first time the senator is distributing such empowerment items to members of his senatorial zone. The contributions of Senator Kakashi Lawan to the growth and development of APC in Borono State need not to be overemphasized. He has done very well. Within his 2 years in office as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, he has sponsored many bills. Among the bills that he has sponsored include the establishment of Federal University of Entrepreneurship and Agriculture in Bama. Inshallah, we shall very soon see Mr. President with a view to receiving his blessing for the establishment of this great university. This has never happened in the annals of Borono State within a short possible period. In addition to this, he has also sponsored a bill for the establishment of Federal Medical Center in Borono Central. These bills are worthy to mention here. And I want to assure the senator that the government of Borono State, my humble self, and the party in Borono State are with you. Continue doing the good works, and inshallah, Almighty Allah will reward you abundantly.
On his part, Senator Kakashi Lawan noted that this is in fulfillment of his campaign promises of uplifting the standard of living of his constituents during his tenure. He also disclosed the donation of 450 school desks to public schools within the senatorial districts. Beneficiaries of the gesture lauded efforts of the senator for the support and promised to use the items for the purpose intended.
It will enhance our livelihoods. It will enhance the day-to-day activities by promoting our standard of living and effectiveness in our societal factor.
Government officials present at the event thanked Senator Kakashi Lawan for his consistent effort towards improving the livelihoods of his constituents and for his broader contribution to the development of Borono State. This, according to them, will significantly complement Governor Zulum's ongoing post-conflict recovery efforts across the state. Jesse Tafida, TVC News, Maiduguri.
Many thanks, Jesse. BK, that's the way to go. Show the way and shine the light, and the people will see the way.
Yes, we have a habit here of commending lawmakers who reach out to their constituents in this way. Look at the House of Rep Speaker giving scholarship to so many students, even across the Northwest Zone, not just...
Oh, really?
Not just his own constituency.
Yes.
It comes from Zaria and Kaduna State, but he has extended it. And a lot of people cannot afford to pay their school fees. They will benefit from this. We must realize that even though we are comfortable, there are many people who are struggling to make ends meet. And such people, when opportunities like this come, they grab it with both hands.
Yeah.
Look at the students' loan scheme. Borono State is the biggest beneficiary of it. While some schools have not even been able to use like 30 million. Where students have not benefited to a tune of 30 million in some schools in our country. Borono has benefited in hundreds of millions.
Yeah.
Because the students in that place saw it as an opportunity. Why some people will say, oh, it will not succeed, it will be another failed government.
Oh, yeah.
Government program. They keyed into it and they're already enjoying it. Hundreds of millions have already been released to them in that area.
You remind me of the students' loan, which a lot of people said was another gimmick. But now they have eaten the humble pie, as they say.
Yes, that's the point that I'm making, that Borono as a state. You know, in the Southeast, most people, students didn't even show an interest, to the point that the deputy Speaker of the House of Reps was worried that this is something for everybody. How come our own students are not benefiting?
Yeah.
You know, because the conditions that were supposed to be met were not met. Some of them didn't even know how to fill the form, how to go about it. You know, so going back to Senator Lawan.
Yeah, Kaka.
He's a lawyer.
Yeah.
He's done very well. He was a commissioner in the administration before he became a senator, you know, representing Borono Central. That Senate seat was held by the Senate President, the Vice President, before he was made Vice President. President Tinubu. So he has shown how much love he has for his people, and this is not the first. Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at these vehicles, for example. These trucks will be useful for farmers in that area. And Borono is a good agri-production belt in our country. The women too, they have tools that can help them fend for themselves. The people of Borono say they are very energetic. It's just unfortunate that this war has pushed many of them into IDP camps.
Are you telling me?
They are very good in agriculture, you know. So all that people need is that helping hand. Lend a hand, and you will have helped us to achieve a much better society.
Yeah.
What he has done deserves commendations, and I expect other senators, other lawmakers to do the same thing. Look at what Yayi is doing in Ogun State, for example. Someone even said that he's even extending it beyond the senatorial zone. Because if the resources are there, if the resources are there, nobody's been doing it even before he showed interest.
He did in Lagos too.
You know, so if the resources are there, use it for the good of everybody, and we'll have a much better society.
Mayor, the solar-powered machines which the senator has presented also takes a lot of heat from the folks, local folks. You won't worry about machinery.
Yeah, especially when we have the agency that was supposed to give us power is not as effective as it should be. Anybody that thinks about solar, that's the way to go, because that will be able to help a lot of people, especially in the rural areas. And because it's an area where sun will be very beneficial to them. It's a very good thing. So I want to commend the senator for
and the tricycles too.
Yes, for those, because you see, because of the situation of our people, the economic situation of our people, it's anytime we see somebody that is doing empowerment, we should commend them and recommend that to other people, because if we can reach as many people as possible to be able to bring them out of poverty or to alleviate their suffering, it is good for everybody. So those who are farmers can use those vehicles to farm. those who want to get involved in transport business.
Yeah.
There are so many things they can do. So I want to commend him for that. And he has spent a lot of money. And like the governor said, that's not the first time. So it's important for others. The only problem I have with that is that it seems that part of the things expected of our legislators is to do empowerment and reach out to people. But unfortunately, that's not their primary assignment.
No,
And one of the problems is that it means that professionals like you and I who don't have money will find it difficult to get involved in legislative elections because 790-something million is a lot of money. That's almost $1 billion. It's not everybody that can afford that. You understand? Yes, we have to appreciate that it is not everybody that wants to spend their hard-earned money, even if they have the money, on other people. So we have to commend the senator for that. But at the same time, we have now have a culture where, as a legislator, you have to do empowerment. And those who don't have the money, the professionals who don't have the money, will now rely on money bags who will hijack the system. So it's a very dicey thing, but that's the way it is. We have to roll with that.
And there is a lot of funding set aside for that in the national budget. It's part of the constituency project that they talk about. So especially the principal officers, they have access to tremendous resources that can help them affect their constituencies positively. Look at what Bajabi Amila did as a Senate leader, as House of Reps leader, and then as Speaker. A lot in that. If you go to, if you,
it turns to
yes. If you are not gone there in a long time,
we used to call Surulere New Lagos.
No, I grew up in Surulere. I grew up in Ekololu, and he has done very well.
Yeah, you see roads made with paved stones and all that. So he's made the place more beautiful. And look at the project I brought to the hospital.
Yeah.
The hostel project, gigantic project that he has done for Luth. So lawmakers have resources set aside for them to do this kind of things.
So they should
use it. Yeah. They should use it. What he said earlier is germane. If you are contesting against a federal lawmaker, for example, who has the resources to do this assigned to him from the budget, how do you compete? You want to go up against him in an election, but he has resources at his disposal that you are not, that will touch the lives of the people in that context, and you don't have that. So it makes the competition tougher for other people and makes it difficult for incumbents to be unseated.
Essentially, what the senator from Borono State is saying is it could be done.